In a bustling, ancient city, a group of citizens gathered in the marketplace. Their voices rose higher and higher as they argued about God, truth, and the many religions that surrounded them. Each was certain that his belief was the right one, and none would bend. Finally, unable to find peace, they decided to seek the wisdom of Lord Buddha, who was resting quietly under the shade of a Bodhi tree. With calm footsteps, they approached him and asked, "Lord, what does God look like? Which religion holds the truth?" Buddha, serene and gentle, did not answer directly. Instead, he called upon his disciples and said, "Bring me a large, magnificent elephant." The disciples quickly returned with a towering elephant, its skin glistening in the sunlight, its presence majestic and humbling. Then Buddha asked for 4 men who had been blind since birth. Their names were Samuel, David, Elias, and Jonah. They were guided to the elephant, each unaware of what the others were touching. Samuel, reaching out, grasped the elephant's sturdy leg. "Ah," he exclaimed, "it feels like a strong pillar holding up a temple." David stretched his hands against the animal's vast belly. "No, no," he insisted. "This creature is a great wall, wide and unmovable." Elias touched the ear, which flapped gently in the breeze. "You are both mistaken," he said. "This is a thin, flat piece of cloth." Jonah, who had found the elephant's tail, chuckled. "You're all wrong. It is nothing but a rope, rough and flexible." At once, the 4 blind men fell in a heated argument, each convinced of his own truth, each dismissing the others. The citizens who stood nearby soon mirrored their dispute, voices clashing in frustration, just as they had before. At that moment, Buddha raised his hand, and silence fell. His voice was soft, yet carried deep into every heart. Each blind man has touched the elephant. Each has spoken truly, and yet each has spoken incompletely. None of them saw the whole. He looked at the crowd, his eyes filled with compassion. "Do you see? So it is with God, with truth, with faith. Each religion may touch a part of the infinite mystery, but none can claim the entire picture. To argue endlessly is like the blind men quarreling over the elephant. They are all partly right, and yet they all miss the whole." The citizens lowered their heads, humbled by the wisdom in his words. Some felt a deep peace wash over them, while others began to see their neighbors' beliefs with new respect. And in that moment of stillness, the air seemed lighter, as though the truth itself had whispered through the crowd.